Well, hi friends. I am here at my son's house today and we are celebrating his birthday and he turned 33 on Thursday, May 2nd. We didn't get to celebrate together that day. Um, he wanted to go and spend it with his good buddy, Sean, and I think that's wonderful. He was able to go and do that. And so we chose to spend today together. And we were originally going to do a barbecue for him at our house, but today's weather is just not cooperating at all. We are having high winds and we have a big, huge storm moving in. So in between Thursday and today, what did you decide you wanted for your birthday dinner?
Chickpea Tikka Masala.
So he has a recipe for chickpea tikka masala that he has made before, and it's something that I have been wanting to make, but I've never made it. I have tasted the ones that he has made, and it is really, really good. And so since he wanted chickpea tikka masala, we are here at his house and we are going to make a really big batch of tikka masala, and we're bringing you along on the journey. So let's get to it. So what is the first step that we have to do?
I don't know. We need to get the onions diced.
Okay. So let me sit you guys down and we'll get busy dicing onions and get this show on the road. We're going to have a good dinner.
Yes.
Okay, guys. We're going to measure with our hearts on a lot of this stuff because that's how we cook. That's how my mama cooked and that's how she taught me to cook. So, let me show you. This is the recipe that we are using, and I will put this in the description for you if you would like to try making it. It calls for 4 tablespoons of olive oil, and we are using his Instapot, and we are making a big batch, so we might use more than what it's actually calling for. How much do you think we should add? It says 4 tablespoons.
So 8.
Okay, so we're doing a double batch.
It's probably what, like a quarter cup or something almost.
Okay.
Well, so this recipe is actually doubled. If you go to the website, the recipe is actually half of this normally, but I increased it when I printed it out.
Okay, so we're actually making a 4 batch.
Yeah,
'Cause,
technically.
we'll eat some here today, and then both of us will have a little bit left over for another meal. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Does that look like about a 4 cup?
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks like you can put some more in.
Yep. Always do that. Okay. And then, do we add the garlic yet?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh,
And
sorry.
go ahead.
Oh, no, I need to go grab the spices.
Okay, I can do that. I do not handle knives. Knives and me don't get along. I don't have good dexterity in my hands. And I have ended up in the ER with the need for stitches in my finger because I handled a knife. So I'm letting Ronson, I never did introduce my son. That's my son, Ronson.
Hi.
Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, I'm going to let him handle the knife and all the chopping because I don't want to go to the ER. Oh, guess I should take that with me, huh?
No. It's the whole front row. I already got all. It's the whole front row of spices to the left of the roundy thing.
Okay.
There's turmeric, garam masala, ginger, coriander, and the baggie.
Cumin?
Yeah, and the baggie.
Got it.
Just the whole very front row.
All right, I got it. How organized.
Well, I just organized that cupboard. And so I figured it would help because it was all buried different areas.
Okay. Anything else that we need?
Probably, but
Want me to dump that in? Or I should get this saute going, huh? How do I start the saute?
the saute button. Which, oh, sorry, what's that next to it? There. And you start just to the right of the screen, right beside the screen, the right of the screen. There you go. It is hard. It's really hard to see in this light.
You can tell I've never used your Instant Pot. Yours is a little different than mine.
Yeah, I was just concerned about them not cooking at the same time. But I guess it doesn't really matter. By the time this is done, you don't even really get the texture of the onions in it because you cook it down so far. So.
Well, between Grandma and me, we taught you well how to work around the kitchen, didn't we?
Yep.
Grandma spent a lot of time with you, and Grandma was a really good cook, and taught you a lot of what you know in the kitchen. I had to work. I was a single mom, and my mom babysat for me most of the time while Ronson was growing up. And she spent a lot of time in the kitchen teaching Ronson how to cook and how to bake and just making memories, making lots and lots of memories. Probably some of your favorite things to do when you were over at Grandma and Grandpa's house, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
What were some of your favorite things to make when you were with Grandma?
Oh, pizza, cookies, waffle cookies.
Waffle cookies, oh yeah.
That's probably the first thing I ever actually made with her.
Yeah. You know, that's some of my favorite things to make when I was a little girl. Grandma would get the waffle iron out. We'd come home from school and she'd have a batch of dough made up for us sometimes, or we'd make it ourselves. And we would make waffle cookies for our after school snack.
Yeah.
What were your favorite waffle cookies to make? Oh, these are cooking fast. Can we dump some of those in?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was worried that thing gets really, really hot.
Well, yours does get hot fast.
Yeah. So I was worried about them all cooking together.
I can pause this or.
Yeah, you might hit the stop button on the other side of the screen.
Because they'll keep cooking.
Yeah, then turn it back on when we're.
I liked making the Jello waffle cookies.
Oh, yeah, no, I forgot that was a question. I think it was like the strawberry flavored ones.
Oh, with the Jello?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pastel. The pineapple ones were good, but I like the pastel better, I think.
Yeah. Peach were good.
I'm not sure if I ever did those.
The lime were my very least favorite.
They looked ugly too.
Oh, they were horrible.
Like, the green turned brown. They looked really gross.
Yes.
They tasted alright, but if you like them, but yeah, they were probably the ugliest ones of the batch. Even the pineapple ones looked nicer.
Yeah. The pumpkin waffle cookies were really good.
I don't remember ever having those.
Yeah, we made them. We made them a couple of times. You could put the mini chocolate chips in them. Have pumpkin chocolate chip waffle cookies. Those were really good. Grandma could come up with some of the most unique things to make in the kitchen. If she didn't have all the ingredients for one thing, she'd come up with something else to make out of it.
Yeah.
And
she could. I mean, thumbprint cookies too. Those were fun.
Yeah. And she didn't care if you made a mess when you were learning. But she also made sure you cleaned up your own messes.
Yeah.
always taught you make a mess if you need to, but clean up your own mess. Taught a lot of kids how to cook. A lot.
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
I can't remember how many different people that we knew who didn't know, never learned when they were growing up how to cook, that she brought into the home and taught them how to cook their favorite meals. They come and ask, Miss Rose, will you teach me how to make this or teach me how to make that? Well, sure. You get the ingredients. This is what you need. You bring it over and I'll teach you how to cook. Sure enough, they'd go get their ingredients and come over and they'd make a dinner.
Yeah.
And they were always so proud of themselves when they were finished. And I think one of their favorite things to learn how to make was meatloaf. I think both Matts that we knew, Matt Didden and Matt Cowger, both of those boys wanted to learn how to make meatloaf.
Yeah.
And they both did a really good job learning how to make their meatloaf. They were so proud of themselves.
Yeah.
And spaghetti. That was the other thing they wanted to learn how to make. And their parents just hadn't, their mothers just hadn't taken the time to teach them how to fend for themselves, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a sad thing that most boys are not given the opportunity to be in the kitchen and learn domestic skills. All right. Well, I guess we have enough onion for now. We'll let that cook down a little bit. And we will come back and we will show you the next step. Okay, we are up to the next step where we're adding in the garlic and the spices.
It was really sealed.
Yeah, we have some jarred garlic and it calls for 10 cloves per double batch. And we're going to just dump in all of this. We like garlic. And so we're just going to go ahead and add all of this. And then coriander. Garam. That's turmeric. This is ginger. How much ginger?
I don't know, because it says 2 tablespoons of fresh grated ginger, but I don't know.
I think it probably 2 teaspoons
At least.
at least. I
Or
don't know what the
fresh ginger is more fragrant, I think, so
okay,
I
so
can always get.
we're just gonna measure with our heart, folks. We're gonna measure with our heart. That looks like a teaspoon. There's a couple teaspoons.
Yeah, they use it all the time. Always get.
Yeah, let's do. That'll taste good. There we go.
I've had that.
Okay, there's our ginger. And is that all we add for right now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get that stirred in.
Well, it's supposed to cook it for a minute, and then you're supposed to add the salt to all the rest of the stuff. But so you could probably go ahead and turn it off because the next step's pepper.
Okay, yeah, and it's still sizzling pretty good.
Yeah, it will, because that little chamber with its pressure cooker sits in is pretty safe.
Yeah. That smells so good. I wish you guys could smell this. Oh, that smells wonderful. Okay. All right, we go ahead and add that.
We're gonna, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, it's probably been close to a minute. Now we add the rest of the spices.
Everything else.
Okay, well, let's start with those 3 teaspoons.
Oh.
Um,
Garam masala.
so we need 6 teaspoons of the garam masala, the cumin.
So that's about like a tablespoon.
Yeah. All right, so I need 6 teaspoons of garam masala.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That smells good. See, there's that one. And then which other one was 6? Cumin. That's coriander. That's cumin. One, 2,
Yeah, I know. These are different milk.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Mine is gonna have to be scooped out with a spatula.
Oh,
It's like full fat. I don't think these are though. It'll be fine because they're going together.
6. Well, I thought I was getting full fat.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, these ones usually don't slosh anything when you shake them.
for this. And 8. I think I gotta give it a little quick stir. Yeah, oops.
Yeah, on the spatula.
Yeah, oops. It'll get off of there as I start adding the other stuff and stir with it.
Okay.
Now I need to add the coriander. 4 teaspoons of it.
Okay.
Oops, the cayenne isn't on here. Or in the...
No. Yeah.
However you made it before, it was good and it wasn't spicy.
I think I put chickpea powder right now. I think
Well, I didn't know you needed cayenne. I thought cayenne at home.
well, I mean, like, I don't think I've ever made it with cayenne. I think I've only ever just used chickpea powder.
Mm.
This looks like sweetie. Oh, yeah, we need to go ahead and add at least some of this milk or that, because that's like sludge.
I know.
Yeah,
You
we'll add
might
that.
check the bottom of it and see if there's anything in it in the inside. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, so I need a teaspoon of this. Instead of cayenne pepper, we added the chipotle chili peppers. It's really good. Okay. And now it says to add 2 teaspoons of salt, but do you add salt to yours? I don't think we need it.
Afterwards, if it
Yeah.
needs it.
Okay, now it says 28-ounce can of tomato sauce. I forgot my tomato sauce. So we are using in place of it a jar of tomato, basil, and garlic pasta sauce. Should be really good. And then also another can that Ronson already had here.
Oh. I was gonna say you might, once that comes out, pour the other of your milk in there, and then you can swish
Okay.
it and then swish it out into that can.
Okay.
Rinse it all. See that. Oh,
And since we're all family here and we're the ones eating it, we don't mind fingers. If you do, that's fine. In your home, do as you do. The recipe called for 28 ounces of tomato sauce. Since we're doubling it, it would be 56 ounces.
I couldn't fit it all with that.
And he's adding the chickpeas.
Ugh. Yeah, my little bowl of my old sport.
Ah,
I'm surprised how many people don't know about doing that, but never do that.
what? Shake it out like that?
Yeah, put in your water, your wet ingredients,
Oh, yeah.
to get the rest of it out instead of having to dig it out with a spatula or
Yeah.
just throw it away.
You can actually reuse these jars
Yeah.
in canning or have you. I saw a tip also that if you are someone who does a lot of canning and you keep canning jars, rather than leaving empty canning jars sitting on your shelf, fill them up with water and leave them full of water until you're ready to use them. Because if the power goes out or your water is shut off for whatever reason in case of an emergency or what have you, you have water. You have access to water. Otherwise, like where we live out and we have a well, if the power goes out, we're without water. And if we save water in an empty jar that's just going to sit on the shelf anyway, then we have water that we can use for cooking or cleaning or bathing, brushing our teeth. And those jars aren't sitting there empty and just taking up space. They're actually being put to good use. In a prepping situation. And then if you end up needing the jar, you can always just pour the water out and use the jar and you're not out anything.
Yeah, that stuff you can have.
Yeah, I've never seen it this thick. And this is supposed to be coconut milk, not
Yeah.
coconut cream.
That's what it says on the.
Huh. Interesting.
We're not gonna be able to pressure cook this.
Not.
This is way past the. You're not supposed to fill it more than 2/3 solid full. I guess I'll have to do slow cook.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, I do think about it, but according to my calculator, it would have been perfectly fine.
I'm gonna stand up to stir that. Hang on, folks, and I'll show you this before we put it in on under slow cook. I think we're gonna have to clean this in here. A napkin.
You're saying that you don't put it over.
No, No. Got a little bit of slop and an onion, and there we go. Get this all stirred up.
I like to use one of those when I'm slow cooking it.
All right, is that mixed well enough, or?
For now, yeah.
Let me show you what this looks like. There is our tikka masala. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but it is gonna be so good. So, so good. All right. Now what do we need to do? Just put the lid on and...
Yeah, slow cook it.
All right. get the lid.
It's gonna take probably a while. Well, of course, my slow cook is only about equivalent to like high slow cook. There's no temperature setting, so.
So instead of it taking 30 minutes, it will take about 2 hours, you think?
Hope not.
Hour and a half?
You know, I could put that on the stove too, that pan.
We can let it cook like this.
Well, I'm just really hungry. I guess I can find something else to eat.
Well, we could, well, you know, life's uncertain. We could have dessert first, if you want.
I don't know.
It is currently 3:30. This could be ready by 4:30, 5 o'clock. We still got to make rice.
Yeah, that it might go fast because you didn't have it on saute.
Yeah,
And like I said,
it is warm already.
It is like the equivalent of like slow cook or high. There's no temperature setting on slow cook.
You have it set for 4 hours. Okay.
That's just what it starts at.
Okay.
But like, it's kind of handy because then you can count back from 4 and see how long it's been going.
Okay. All right, and the lid's already starting to steam up.
Mm-hmm.
And so we will bring you back, folks, when it is ready. When we have rice, when we have the rice done, and when we have the tikka masala all ready, we will bring you back, and we will show you how it turned out. Thanks for joining in with us. We'll catch you in a little bit. Okay, folks, we are back, and I got to show you what I made for my honey bunch son. He's my one and only, and he's pretty special. So I made him, guess I should take these little toothpicks out. We're about to do his birthday celebration, gifts and everything early while we wait for dinner to cook. Hey, life's uncertain. Eat dessert first, right? There we go. There's a better look at it. Okay, here we go. You ready? You ready, folks? Happy birthday to you. Only one will not do. Born again in Christ Jesus. Happy birthday to you.
Cool.
That's an air fryer butter cake
Oh.
with cream cheese and Nutella frosting.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Okay, folks. Well, our tikka masala is finally ready, and we are about to enjoy it. I'll give you a quick peek at our dinner. Here you go. It is so good. Look at that. Look at that nice rich sauce on it. All the chickpeas. And we are going to serve it over rice. Nice, yummy rice. And there you have it. And there's my handsome son, Ronson. Again, I just want to wish him a happy birthday. And I want to thank you for a day of celebrating this handsome, wonderful young man who has blessed my life. He's blessed me so much. And I just want to thank you for helping us celebrate his life and the time that he has been a part of my life. And I will see you again on another video. Have a glorious day, friends. Thank you.